And I wanted to give you a quick tutorial on how you can utilize PowerPoint for your Pecha Kucha presentations. An important element of the presentation of a Pecha Kucha is that the slides are timed, so they play automatically without you actually going through the slides. In order to do that, you can do it quite simply actually through PowerPoint, and I want to show you how to do that. So in PowerPoint, let me go ahead and create a title slide and some blank slides. So for this Pecha Kucha, you have two options in terms of formatting. You can do 10 slides at 20 seconds each, or you can do 20 slides at 10 seconds each. Depends upon how many pictures you want to use to tell your personal story. Remember, this presentation is designed to give us a little bit more insight into you as a person, answering maybe one question from the suggested list or just sharing something else about yourself that will help us get to know you a little bit better. With that said, say for instance, I want to do this on, I'm going to call it traveling the world. Traveling is something that's very important to me. And I'm going to share a little bit about that with you in my Pecha Kucha presentations. Now, it is important to note that on the title slide you can use photos, or you can use text that have photos that have text. So for this instance, I'm going to use a photo that has one of my favorite travel quotes on it that says, "Travel makes one modest. You may see what a you see what a tiny place you occupy in the world." So I can go through and I can format these pictures, I can make them look nice, I can do all sorts of things there. But for the purpose of this, it's just a quick tutorial. So then I'm going to copy and paste in 10 total slides. So I've got 10 total slides. That is counting my title page. Technically, you may or may not count that, so you may have 11 slides if you wish, or you may want to just start without your name or anything here and just have a photo with no text as your first slide. If you were doing this professionally at one of the Pecha Kucha events, you would have a title slide set up to give people a little bit of information about yourself. So we've got slides 2 through 10. Let's go in and let's see. Yellowstone National Park was a trip I took with my brother a few years back, so I want to talk about that. And then let's see here. I'm a huge football fan, so this was at a Boise State football game that we went to on the same trip when we were on the West Coast. So you get the point here. You can put various pictures and things like that in of you. Again, these photos have no text. They're simply photos only to tell your personal story. All right, so you come over to the control panel here and you can use Control or Command A if you're on a Mac, and that will select all of your slides. Then you go up to Transitions, come over and click After, and put the number of seconds here that you want. So for this sense, I'm going to imagine I had 20 slides here and they're going to be 10-second slides a piece. Then we hit Apply to All, and then when I go into presenter mode, it's going to bring up my title page, and then it's automatically going to start playing my slides. So a few seconds here, it should transition to the second slide. There it is. And so then I would give I would talk about this picture or whatever I want to correspond to this picture, and then it will 10 seconds later go to the next slide. So timing is very important with the Pecha Kucha presentations, and because it's automated with the use of 10 seconds between slides, it really forces you to be really well rehearsed and to know your material. Otherwise, you're going to be talking about something that doesn't translate or correspond to the slide that your audience is currently viewing. So this is a really great presentation to sort of help us bridge the gap between the impromptu speeches that you gave early in the semester, the membership pitches which you just gave, which didn't have the use of any visuals at all, and help us bridge the gap to the final presentations at the end of the semester where you will be using visuals and you can have text in those visuals, or you will have text in those visuals. So it helps us practice conciseness and timing in terms of public speaking. I hope that tutorial helps you in terms of how you can use PowerPoint to set your slides to the specific time for the Pecha Kucha presentations, and I look forward to seeing those presentations soon.